for trading it all.
Welcome back. I am so excited about bringing on my next guest. I met her at a meeting, and she was listening to what I do, and she was so excited. I also love what she does. She sent me a book, and I've sort of started reading it. I have with me Marilyn Olinger, and she's the author of Money 101, How to Effectively Use Money in the Real World. Listen up, everyone. I believe, honestly, Marilyn, I'm so excited about having you here, that everyone should have this book. Starting young, too. Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself, your story, because you have one too, and why you wrote the book. And also, there's something that works right into it, which I'm excited about telling them. So go ahead.
Well, when I was married, my husband handled all the family finance. He did an excellent job, and I felt secure. We weren't different from many couples where one person handles the finances, but that's very dangerous because if you think about it, there's going to be a time when only one person is standing. I got divorced and I knew nothing. And I moved to a different state, actually came to Arizona, and I was facing buying a house, getting a mortgage, homeowners, car, and medical insurance. All major financial decisions, and I didn't know where to begin. And I became obsessed to learn all the things that I should have known.
Well, I started reading your book. I know I didn't get it until just over the weekend, but, I wish I had a chance. I really do, because this is like the really such a step-by-step guide from beginning to the end, actually. Well, maybe there is no real end. I don't know. But how to make money work for you. And but you did it, especially since you had gotten a divorce. But also, I believe this book is also good for younger people, too. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. Anyone of any age could benefit from this information. Even if you're good with finances, there will be things that you will learn.
Well, I'll tell you something. It's easy to read, and I'm going to open the lines because we're going to go ahead and enter everyone in to win a book, okay? You can get this book on her website, and you should check it out. It is Money 101, Olinger. It's spelled OLINGER.com. But you can call in here and get entered in to win, and I'm going to let everyone call in throughout the rest of the show for this. I believe everyone should have it. 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. It's called Money 101, How to Effectively Use Money in the Real World. So, all in this, there's also another step to all of this, which you have instruction. And I want to talk a little bit about that, too. Go ahead.
Well, the instruction includes virtually all financial matters that you would be facing over a lifetime. The book itself is a easy read.
Absolutely.
It's written in a conversational tone, and it focuses on the money concepts because they will be the ones that will be remembered over the years.
If I can read it, anybody can understand it. I'm telling you now. And what I love about it, again, just from even just the beginning of this, it's such a step-by-step guide, and you've got 36 literally different things that people can learn from, and you can go on the website. It's Money 101, Olinger is OLINGER.com. But call in here. We've got our lines open here, and everyone is getting entered in to win a book. So 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. What is needed to get the most from the instruction?
There is one concept that if you understand this, the meaning of the instruction will be very different. I am a substitute teacher in my retirement years, and if I have an extra 5, 10, 15 minutes, I will ask the kids, generally speaking, are Americans good with money? And I hear a resounding no. I ask if there are countries known to be good with money. Yes, there are. The Asian countries are very good because they have instruction.
They have money. Go ahead.
And, they have instruction from a very early age, right along with reading and math, right through adulthood. So the difference between that culture and our culture is one term, and that is short-term thinking versus long-term thinking. Americans are short-term thinkers. When you buy on the spot, short-term thinking. Build a credit card balance to pay over time, short-term thinking. Postpone doing a retirement plan, short-term thinking. And if you think that, oh, I don't need to learn about money, that's not thinking at all.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. I think, I got to get this frog. I think that, again, everyone should start early, obviously. The earlier, the better. Don't we wish that we did? Because, you know, a lot of us, when we turn in there, where all of a sudden we're thinking about retiring, especially how about of us that are single out there or divorced and never remarried? I mean, it's really tough. And we wish we knew. And this is a game. You say it right in the beginning. Money's a game.
That is correct.
So, go ahead.
Well, a game, you're not going to play any kind of game without knowing the rules. And yet people will involve themselves with a financial matter without knowing the rules. And of course, it's not going to be easy to be successful under those situations. You got to know the rules. You have to know the strategies that you can use to play the game. You have to know the strategies that your opponents are using. And most importantly, you need to have the right mindset. You have to believe that you can be successful with money for you to be successful with money.
Absolutely. And I don't care who you are, man or woman, it's the same. Now, we've got our lines open here. Everyone's getting entered in to win a book. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. I'm going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for this. Again, I believe that everyone should have this book. If it's not for you, tell someone about it. Let's go ahead with some of these things here. Though I do want to tell your website. It is Money 101 Olinger, OLINGER.com. You can go up there, learn a little bit more about her, see the book. You've got a couple of others that are coming out too. Again, 602-277-5369. Call in and get entered in to win one. So give us an example of money concept. You know, time is money. You know, you say is best friend.
Yes,
what does that mean?
You were saying that it's important that the young person get this information, and that is who I target. Yes, I want mom and dad to read the book because it should be a family affair, and then read it with the young adult, because this is information that anyone should have who is ready to go out on his or her own. They just don't naturally learn how to deal with money. Now, the other thing that I'd like to explain is that time is money's best friend. And what that means is the longer you put your money to work for you, the greater will be the result. For example, if you invested $25 a month for 40 years, that's age 25 to age 65, you would have, at 12%, over $250,000.
And people don't realize that until it's said. And then they go, wow.
Yeah, and then they lose the time and they can't go back and regain it. Now, if you wait 10 years and start at age 35, you have to invest $75 a month for 30 years to get
so, wow,
the
I'm
same
really out of luck.
Goal. And then 45, it's $232 a month. And then if you wait till age 55, it's over $1,000 a month to invest. And let's face it, that's usually out of people's capability.
Right.
So the sooner you invest, the smaller the amount, you can reach a greater goal.
And that makes a lot of sense. But it is amazing what we really can do with money. And this is a step-by-step, pretty much a guide for, well, she's saying that you like to gear it to the younger, like the young adult just going out. How about a great graduation gift to give this to somebody?
Oh, absolutely. I have two 14-year-olds, they're twins, who have read this book, and they can understand it. You need to get a mature teenager who wants to learn this, but then again, you need to lay the groundwork of the importance that they learn this.
Well, I'll tell you something. I still think it's for anyone out there who wants to really learn, especially those women out there that are single. I mean, it's never too late. It really isn't. Maybe you can't make as much, but you still know what you need to do, and I think that's really important. What are your final words?
Well, my final words would be to look at this book and consider it. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose.
Well, our number here, everyone's getting entered into win one. It's Money 101, how to effectively use money in the real world. You could check it out on her website. It is Money 101 Olinger, OLINGER.com. But our lines are open here, and I'm letting everyone call in throughout the rest of the show for it. 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Let's start really learning how to effectively use our money. It isn't that hard, especially when you got a book like this. It is a step-by-step guide. I love it. I can't wait to read more of it. 602-277-5369 and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100.